అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. నమో నమః. సర్వేభ్యో నమస్కారః. Today is the fourth day of our classes on Vedas, Vedaangas and Dharma Shastras by Krishna Murari Tripathi ji from Banaras Hindu University. This is part of the sixth batch of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma being organized by Veda Samskruti Samiti in association with VYV Vidyapith. We will start the session with paying respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram, then Prarthana. So now let us request Challa Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujala, Supala, Malaya Jasitala, Sasya Syamala Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajyosna Pulakitayamini Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram. Namaskaram.
Vande Mataram. Now let us request Sri Hari Garu to chant Prarthana, please.
ధ్యానం. ఓంకారం. ఓ గణానాం త్వా గణపతికిం హవామహే కవిం కవీనాముపమశ్రవస్తవం జ్యేష్ఠరాజం బ్రాహ్మణాం బ్రాహ్మణస్పత ఆనః శృణ్వన్నోతిభిः సీదసాదనం. ఓం శ్రీ మహాగణాధిపతయే నమః. ఓం ప్రణో దేవీ సరస్వతి వాజేభిర్వాజినీవతి దీనామవిక్ర్యవతు. ఓం శ్రీ మహాసరస్వత్యై నమః. గురురేవ గతిః గురుమేవ భజే గురుణైవ సహాస్మి నమో గురవే. న గురోః పరం శిశురస్మి గురోః మతిరస్తి గురౌ మాం పాహి గురో. జ్ఞానానందమయం దేవం నిర్మలస్ఫటికాకృతిం ఆధారం సర్వవిద్యానాం హయగ్రీవముపాస్మహే. శృతిస్మృతిపురాణానాం ఆలయం కరుణాలయం నమామి భగవత్పాదశంకరం లోకశంకరం. శంకరం శంకరాచార్యం కేశవం బాదరాయణం సూత్రం భాష్యం కృతౌ వందే భగవంతః పునః పునః. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय ओम शांति 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 मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 जय श्री
ధన్యవాదములండి
धन्यवाद
శ్రీహరి గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ. Now let us welcome Krishna Murari Tripathi ji. Pranamami Tripathi ji.
Namo Namah.
Namo Namaha. So please start the webinar, please.
Om Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana-nagari Tulyannijantargatam Pashyannatmani Mayaya Bahiribodbhutam Yatha Nidraya Yasakshat Kurute Prabodha Mami Gajananam Dataram Sarvebhyo Namaha. Today we are going to study Vedaangas. Vedaangas means there are two words, Veda Anga. Vedas, you know about that. Anga means the part of the Vedas. Like we learned about the parts of speech, like same the parts of the Vedas. So there are 6 parts. They are very important if we are going to understand the meaning of the Vedas. These parts will help us for pronunciations, for understanding the Vedic meaning, and the mantras to understand the chandas meaning, like the Vedic poetic meters meaning. So we'll go through it in this session. And so Vedaangas. So Veda Yagyartham. Why we have to learn Vedaangas? This is a very big question, because we learned Vedas and Vedas has everything. Why you have to learn Vedaangas? So to understand the meaning of the Vedas, that's why we are going to learn Vedaangas. And also, oh, my voice is not clear. Oh.
It's breaking, not clear. It's clear, but breaking.
Breaking.
Raman Rameti Ramano Sasana Tatulian Raman Apadama Kataram Tantaram Suvasan Padam Lopa Viram Sri Raman Boyu Viram Mangalam.
So there are 6 Vedaangas. That is called the Vedasya Angaha Vedaangaha, like this. So there is a shloka about the Vedaangas. Chandaha padau tu Vedasya hastau kalpotha patyate jyotisha nayanam chakshuhu niruktam shrotramuchyate shiksha ghranantu Vedasya mukham vyakaranam smritam tasmat sangamadhityaiva brahmaloke mahiyate. So chandaha padau tu Vedasya. Chandas, that the poetic meter is the feet of the Vedas. Chandaha padau tu Vedasya hastau kalpotha patyate. Kalpa Shastra, Kalpa Sutras are hands of the Vedas. Hastau kalpotha patyate. And Jyotisha Mayanam Chakshuhu. So Jyotish Shastra, this is a netra of the Vedas, eyes of the Vedas. Jyotisha Mayanam Chakshuhu. Niruktam Shrotramuchyate. Nirukta Shastra is the ear of the Vedas. Jyotisha Mayanam Niruktam Shrotramuchyate. Shiksha Ghranantu Vedasya. Shiksha. That is the Ghranam is Nasika, nose of the Vedas. Shiksha Shastra is the nose of the Vedas. Shiksha Ghranantu Vedasya Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam. And the grammar is the Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam. And mouth, this is a Vyakarana Shastra is the mouth of the Vedas. So, Tasmat Sangamadhityaiva. Whoever learned this Sangam, Anga Sahitam, Vedaangam, whoever learned Vedas with the parts of their parts, that would be get moksha. Tasmat Sangamadhityaiva Brahma Loke Mahiyate. That person after death, they will get salvation and Brahma Lokam. So like this. This is a shloka. Now we have to understand about that. These six external blocks are called Vedaangas, and the first is the Shiksha. That means study of phonetics. Shiksha Shastra is the study of phonetics. The next is the Vyakarana Shastra. That is called study of grammar. And Chanda Shastra is the study of linguistic rhythm or Vedic poetic meter. Chanda Shastra is the study of linguistic rhythm or study of Vedic meter. And Nirukta Shastra is the study of etymology. And Jyotish Shastra is the study of astronomy. And Kalpa Sutra is the study of rituals. So, what is the meaning of shiksha? Shiksha. So, swara varanadyucharana prakaro yatra dishyate upadishyate sa shiksha. Swara varanadyucharana prakaraha. Pronunciation of the Vedas, the Vedic mantras, how do you pronunciate? So that we have to learn from the Shiksha Shastras. A, I, U, like a mantra is the Agnimide Purohitan Yagyasya Deva Mritvijam Otaram Ratnadhatamam. So you know that if the normal people can chant that mantra, they can chant like Agnimide Purohitam Yagyasya Devam Ritvijam, like this. But when I chanted the mantras, you listen that the rhythm, Vedic meters, and everything is there. So that's why we have to learn Vedic mantras, Vedaangas. Just I am giving an examples, then you all have to understand why it is very important. So previously, Devasur Sangram happened. Devas and Asuras, you all know about the fight a lot. So that Sangram, that the Devasur Sangram happened, and every time Asuras got defeat from the Devatas. So the Asuras went to their guru called Shukracharya and asked about that. They have to win the battle from Devatas. Shukracharya answered them that they are doing lot of penance. The Devatas are doing lot of penance. That's why they every time they win the battle. So the Asuras requested to their gurus, Shukracharya, please give us blessings, and we all have to do the penance or japas. Then definitely we have to defeat this time Devatas. But Shukracharya gave them a mantra called Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. This is a mantra. That means Indraha Shatruhu Yasya Sa Indra Shatruhu. There is a two samasas from the grammar, Tatpurush Samasa and Bahubrihi Samasa. So, Indraha Shatruhu Yasya Indra Shatruhu, or Indrasya Shatruhu Indra Shatruhu. This is the difference between these swara and charana pronunciation of the mantra. So, Indra's enemy of Devatas, Asuras, sorry. The first meaning. The second meaning is Indra enemy, just like this. So, Vardhasva means बलवान हो, वो बहुत बलवान हो. इंद्र का शत्रु बढ़े, बलवान हो, first meaning, and the second meaning इंद्र शत्रु बलवान. So Indra enemy will be powerful. The second meaning, Indra's enemies will be powerful. So they have to chant Indra's enemy, Indra Shatru. Indra's enemies, they are Asuras. They will become very powerful. Then they defeat Indradi Devatas, but they chanted wrong pronunciations, and then they defeat again. The Devatas defeated them. So they asked to Shukracharya, we have done penance, we have done japas, but again we defeated the battle of from the Devatas. So he asked about that. However, what the mantra you you have done for japas so they said that Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. So you have to so you know about that the Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. So whenever we are going to understand or chanting the mantras, we have to understand definitely the Shiksha Shastras and all the 6 Vedaangas. Because if we don't know these Vedaangas, so we are unable to pronounce these mantras and the artha ka anartha ho jayega. Artha ka anartha ho gaya, तो वो गलत मीनिंग आ जाएगा. Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. The whole mantras mean the whole mantra is the Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. So mantro hinaha swarato varnato va mithya prayuktaha natamarthamaha sabag vajraha yajamanam hinasti yathendra shatruhu swarato paradhat. That means mantrahin, varnahin, aksharahin, swarahin. If we invite a priest and that priest are unable to chant the mantra like Vedic way, so that mantra will not help us. That mantra will kill us. So we have to invite very, very knowledgeable priests for the chanting, for the pujas, for the rituals. And if we are going to pronounce mantras or learn to, so please go for the, please learn from the gurus, not for by own. You have to understand the meaning of mantras, but the chanting, you have to find some gurus. That guru will help you to chanting of the mantras. Otherwise, you know all about the story of this Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. So that's why we need to understand the Vedaangas. So Shiksha Shastras, thus the Shiksha Shastras are treatises on phonetics. They are related to the Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka and Upanishad. Shiksha lays down the rules of phonetics, sound of syllables of pronunciation. The function of the Shiksha is thus to fix the parameters of Vedic words. Phonetics is most important in the case of Vedic language because we see that change in sound leads to change in result and effect. You know that the Indra Shatrur Vardhasva. Hence, Shiksha, which is Vedic phonetics, has been regarded as the very important of 6 angas, organs of the Veda Purusha. The first time, the Taittiriya Upanishad clearly mentions the topic which come under the purview of Shiksha Vedaangas. These are Shiksham, the mantra is Shiksham Vyakhyasamaha Varnaswaraha Matra Balam Samasantanaha Ityukta Shikshadhyaya. Like Shiksham Vyakhyasamaha Varnaswaraha. So the Varna means alphabet. These 6 are very important to learn Shiksha Vedaangas. So Varna, alphabet, like and then consonants and vowels. These are called the Varna. And Swara, accent. Like if I have to go to somewhere and knocking the doors. If someone are inviting me and they said that, oh Guruji, please sit here and we have to welcome in our house, whatever you want, tea, coffee, anything. And the other ways is if I went there, go there, and they have to do, please welcome, sit here, go there, this, what do you want? Tea, coffee, anything. So this is the swara accent. So swara is very important. They are inviting me, or they are saying that go, don't sit here, then go. So like this. And after the matra, matra means measurement of time. And after that, the bala, strength. And after that, sama, harmony, and santana means euphonic combination. So varna are syllables, both vowel, akshara, and consonants, vyanjana. Varna are syllables, both vowel and consonants, akshara and vyanjana. Swara means accent, distinguished into udatta, anudatta, swarita, prachaya, ekashruti, etc. For the recitation purpose, and Krishna, Prathama, Dvitiya, Trutiya, Chaturtha, Mandra, Atiswara, for musical purpose, for Samaveda. Krishna, Prathama, Dvitiya, Trutiya, Chaturtha, Mandra, and Atiswara. Next is the Matra. Matra means measurement of sound distinguished into hrasva. Hrasva, dirgha, like rasva sound, dirgha sound. Dirgha means antapluta, longer. Hey Ram, like this. And the sama means harmony, is the utterance of syllable in a word or sentence. And the santana means utterance of syllable in mantras, observing the rules of euphonic combination or sound combinations. Under Shiksha Vedaangas, two types of compositions also. Pratishakya and Shiksha have come down to us, and through the principle and elements of Shiksha Vedanga, Shiksha as forming the constituents of the linguistic have been dealt with in Brahmanas, Aranyakas, and the Upanishads. Some important Pratishakyas are Rigveda Pratishakya of Rigveda, Rigvediya Pratishakya of the Rigveda, Taittariya Pratishakya of Vishnu Yajurveda, Vajasani Pratishakya of Shukla Yajurvedas, and Atharvediya Pratishakya of Atharva Vedas. So you all know about the Shiksha Shastra is the very important for the Veda Purushas. Without Shiksha Vedaangas, we will be unable to pronounce exact way or proper way of Vedic mantras. So if we are going to learn Shri Rudram, Athava Purusha Suktam, Athava Nasadiya Suktam, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, so we have to complete our first Vedaangas, Shiksha Shastras. Next is the Vyakarana. You know that Vyakaran is the very important part of any of the languages or any of the Granthas. Another class of literature which helps to understand the nature of Vedic language by dealing with its various elements, such as Nama, Akhyata, Upasarga, and Nipata, and prescribing rules for their correct uses is called Vyakarana. Athava Vyakriyante Vyutpadyante Shabdaha Anenaiti Vyakaranam. Vyakarana Shastra give us a Shabda Siddhi. Shabdanushasanam, discipline of the Shabdas, words. That is called the Vyakarana. This Vedanga is Vyakarana or grammar, which is necessary for the understanding of the Vedas. It is called the mouth of the Veda Purushas. Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam. The old Vedanga texts on Vyakarana are not found entirely today. Only Panini Vyakarana we are going to understand. 8 or 9 Vyakaranas were available at that time. The old Vedangas text, in the Aranyakas, we found some technical terms of grammar. The representative of this Vedangas is the Ashtadhyaya of Panini. It is indeed the most celebrated textbook of grammar. Formation of the word is the main subject of grammar. It discusses root means prakriti word and suffix that means pratyaya of a word to studying its meaning or prefix upasarga. Panini's Vyakarana is in the form of sutras. The 14 sutras are referred to here as Maheshwara Sutras. They are considered the foundation of grammar. Vararuchi has written an elaborate commentary on Vartika. Vararuchi means Katyayana. So, 3 Muni Vyakaranam, we know about that. Paniniya, Katyayana, and Patanjali. Acharya Patanjali wrote commentary of or Mahabhashya on it. Panini wrote the sutras. Vararuchi, like Katyayana, has written an elaborate commentary on Ashtadhyayi, Vartika, and Acharya Patanjali wrote commentary on Mahabhashya on it. So, Vyakarana Shastra is very important. When we have to go learn Vedanga, Vyakarana Shastra, there are 4 main things. Nama, Akhyata, Upasarga, and Nipata. Like Ramaha, we know about Ramaha. So this is a name-related word. Ramaha, Shyamaha, Krishnaha, Harihi, Sita, Gita, Rama, like this. And next is called the Gachati. This is the action-related word. So there is the root word called Gam. And after that, some prakriyas happen. And there is a pratyaya. Pratyaya is called the pratyaya prefix, suffix pratyaya is called ti here. Tip. Gam plus tip. And after that, the lot of prakriyas will happening. And you have to found the word Gachati. Gachati means to go. Hasati, Pathati, Likhati. These are called the Akhyata. Akhyata. And after the Upasarga, prefix. Like there is the word Har. Har means anything Har gaya, jeet gaya, athwa Har gale ka Har. And just there are 22 prefixes. So I'm going to use these prefixes. How the word change, you have to understand. Prahar. So ahar. Samhar. Vihar. So you understand the changing of how these prefixes change the meaning of that word. So upasarga. And after that, the nipata. Nipata, no changes. It's like cha, uchchaihi, nichaihi. We can't change that. Same meaning every time we can use that. That is called the nipata. So these four things we have to understand in Vyakaran Shastra. After that, Nirukta Shastra. Nirukta Vedanga is called the ears of the Veda Purusha. Niruktam Shrotra Muchyate. Nirukta means etymology, and it explains the reason why a particular word has been used, the meaning of usage. So like Vyutpatti Shastram, in Sanskrit, Vyutpatti Shastram. Why the word came, like Acharya. We all are using the word Acharya. What is meaning of Acharya? So Acharya Acharam Grahayati Achinoti Achinotyartha Buddhimiti. So like Acharya's definition given by the Nirukta Shastra. The only work which has survived as a specimen of this Vedaangas etymology is the Nirukta of Yaska Rishi. The Yaska Rishi is the founder of the Nirukta Shastra, or a teacher of the Nirukta Shastras. It is a commentary on Nighantu, which is a list of words found in the Vedas. There are many difficult words. The Vyakarana Shastra help us to understand the meaning of the Vedas. Nowadays, people are understanding Vedas with the linguistic meaning. As last class, I told about that the linguistic. What is the linguistic difference between the linguistic meaning and Mimamsak philosophy meaning? Kasmai devaya havisha videma. But a lot of word from Vyakarana Shastra are unable to answer that, unable to give the proper meaning of the mantras. So that word, the Nirukta Shastra help us to understand the meaning of that word, like Havamahe. Gananaan tva Ganapatigum Havamahe. So Havamahe word we can't find in the Paniniya Vyakarana. So this is the Vedic Vyakarana. We have to find that. So like lot of word, Rama Saha, Havamahe, lot of word. And tradition ascribes the Nighantu to Kashyap Prajapati. The Nighantus are 5 chapters, which are again divided in 3 sections. Yaska has mentioned a considerable number of important grammarians as the Nirukta such as Galava, Shakapuni, Kathakya. Like a lot of the grammarians at that time. There are 14 grammarians from the Nirukta Shastra has told about that. There are 14 grammarians Vyakarana. And Nirukta is very important for several reasons. Firstly, it represents the type of the earliest classical style, and this represent stands by itself. Respect stands by itself. Secondly, it is the oldest known attempt in the field of Vedic etymology. As regards the importance of the etymology, Yaska himself says that without it, the precise meaning of the Vedic stanzas cannot be understood. So I told about that. Lot of difficult meaning from the Vedas. we don't have to understand from the grammar shastras, from the Vyakarana shastras. So we have to help from the Nirukta shastras, and after that we will write it. We will understand the meaning of the Vedas. These Vedaangas will help us to understand the meaning of the Vedas. So Nirukta Shastra also will help us to understand the meaning of Vedanga. That's why we have to learn Vedangas, Nirukta Shastras. After that, Chandas, Vedic meter. Chandas Vedanga is regarded as the feet of the Veda Purusha. The body of the Vedas rests on the Chandas, which are in the nature of feet. Each mantra of the Veda has special Chandas, just as it has presiding Devatas. According to Nirukta, the term Chandas is derived from the root Chad word to cover. Chad means to cover. Meter is called Chandas because it covers the sense of the mantras. The Chandas are designed for the purpose of securing the proper reading and reciting of Vedic texts. So there are 7 main Chandas: Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagati. And after that, lot of Chandas, Vedic Chandas and Laukik Chandas. Pingal Rishi is the founder of Chanda Shastras and teacher of the Chanda Shastras, and Vedic Chandas and Laukik Chandas. It gives, and why we have to understand the Chandas Vedic meter, because just I'm giving an example. Where can we stop? If we are going to pronounce a mantra or a shlokas, we don't know where can we have to take a pause. And if we don't know that the mantras are shlokas, meaning will be different. So you all know about the Saundarya Lahari. So I think you all know about that. Saundarya Lahari recited by the Shikharani Chanda, Shikharani Vedic meter. Shikharani means the daughter of mountain. Shikhar, Shikharani. So who is the daughter of mountain? Parvati. So how we recite the Shikharani Chanda? So there is a shloka. Rasai Rudrais Chinna Yamanas Bhalagah Shikharini. Rasai Rudra. So we have to take first pause after 6 words. Rasai, there are 6 rasas. Rasai Rudrais Chinna Yamanas Bhalagah Shikharini. And after that, the Rudras. So how many Rudras? There are 11 Rudras. So after we have to take a pause after 11 words. So first we have to take pause after 6 words, and second we have to after 11 words. Let's start. Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Nache Devam Devo Nakhalu Kushala Spanditumapi Atastvamadhyam Harihara Virincha Divirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Kathamakrita Punya Prabhavati. So, Athava, there are Shiva Shaktya Yukto. यदि भवति शक्तः प्रभवितुम्. So Shiva Shaktya Yukto. So we have to count words. Shiva, 2 words. Shaktya, 2 words. Yukto, 2 words. So 2, 2, 2, like 6. In Chanda Shastras, we can't count half word. Shaktya. So there's a ka is half word. So we don't have to count it. Shaktya. Ta is also half word. So only we have to count full word. Shiva, Shiva Shaktya Yukto. So we have to take a pause here. Shiva Shaktya Yukto. Like, is it word or varna? Varna is the Sanskrit meaning. Word is from English. Okay. And also the text dealing with like there are Gayatri Chanda. So Gayatri mantra from the Gayatri Chanda. There are 24 words. So we have to take a pause from the 6th word. Athava. So there are 2 types of the Gayatri mantras. Tripada Gayatri or Chatushpada Gayatri. Tripada means we have to take pause 3 times. And Chatushpada means we have to take pause 4 times. So when we have to take pause 3 times, so there is a 7 words. And for the 4 times to 6, we have to take pause from this for 6th word. So Tripada Gayatri and Chatushpada Gayatri, 24 words. And after Ushnik, there are 28 words. And Anushtup Chanda, you all know about the Anushtup Chanda because you are a lot of the like Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, 8 words. There are 32 words from Anushtup Chandas, and we have to take pause. First 8 word, 8 word, 8 word, and 8 word. So there are 4 padam, and after that the Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati. So there are 36 words. Pankti, 40 words. So like this, these are the definition of the Chandas, Vedic Chandas. And after that, the Kalpa Sutras, Kalpa rituals. The other Vedaangas is Kalpa, which is called the arms of the Veda Purusha. It is especially intended for the proper application of the Vedic text. The Kalpa Sutras are those which in their contents are directly connected with Brahmanas and Aranyakas. Brahmanas, Aranyaka means this is the scripture. This is the part of the Vedas. Vedas has 4 parts: Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyak, and Upanishad. So that's the Brahmana is not here caste. It was the ritual, the safe content of the Brahmanas, which first received systematic treatment in the manual called the Kalpa Sutras. They contain the rules in the Sutra style, referring to Yajna. The Sutra style means formulas. They are more practical than the Brahmana Granthas. Most parts of the taken up with mystical, historical, etymological, and theological discussion. They are also considered significant for the study of Vedic culture and societies. So there are 4 types of the Kalpa Sutras. Shrauta Sutras, dealing with Shrauta Yajna. Griya Sutras, dealing with domestic ceremonies. And Dharma Sutras, dealing with the dharma and social laws. Shulba Sutras, dealing with the rules of measurement of fire altars, etc. And also Vedic mathematics we have to learn from these Shulba Sutras. Another is the Jyotisha. So the Vedanga Jyotisha is called the eye, the organ of sights of the Veda Purusha. The object of Jyotish Vedanga is to convey such knowledge of days and hours of the Vedic Yagyas. It gives some rules of calculating and fixing time of Yagya, when we have to perform Yagya, the Muhurta, auspicious Muhurtas, we have to do that. So how we get that, the auspicious Muhurtas, what we have to perform lunar eclipse and solar eclipse, what we have to do the Dakshinayan Punyakalam and Uttarayan Punyakalam, when we have to perform Rudra Abhishekam in our house, when we have to perform any ceremonies, rituals. So when we have to do the samskaras, which age is good for the Annaprashna samskaras, Simanta. So these things we have to understand. Without Jyotish Shastras, we are unable to understand those practical methods of the Vedas. So in the Brahmanas and Aranyakas, we find frequent allusions to astronomical subject, and even in the hymns, we find traces which indicate a certain advance in the observation of the moon. Generally, Maharshi Lagadha is regarded as the author of this Vedanga Jyotisha, Lagadhacharya. This is a very difficult text and therefore is not clear on several points to scholars even today. Very small book, but it is very difficult. We find many Sanskrit treatises on astronomy and mathematical calculation. Bhaskaracharya, Varahamihira, Aryabhatta are known ancient scholars conversant with these scientific subjects. The principles established by them are in use in the modern world. So like this Jyotish Shastra, so we all cover this Jyotish Shastra also. And this is very important, these 6 Vedaangas. If we are going to cover, understand or learning the Vedaangas, definitely it helps us to understand the meaning of the mantras. Some of the Vedaangas are helping us to understand the meaning of Vedas. Some of the Vedaangas are helping us to pronounce of the mantras of Vedas. So like this, thank you so much. You all understand these sutras, and now you all have question answer. So please ask questions. I am here to answer.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Tripathi ji, for your valuable session today on Vedaangas and how it helps us. We got a feel of it, of each of the Vedanga. Before we start the question answer session, I offer my pranams to Akela Prabhakar Hemakant Prabhu Mahodaya. And also, Tripathi ji, it's really a pleasure for us to have your wonderful sessions on Vedas and Vedaangas. Now, I request all our students to raise their hands, and Dr. Sharda Garu has started. She has raised her hand. You can unmute yourself because they haven't muted anybody today. You can unmute and ask your question, Dr. Sharda Garu.
What is the last Chandas, Ushnik, Anushtup, Bruhati, Pankti, and Gayatri? What is the other one?
Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagati.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, whoever raises their question, you can put your video on so that everybody will have a look at you, please. Yeah. Padmavati Garu, you can ask your question, please.
ఇందాక గురువు గారు చెప్పినప్పుడు ఇది అష్టదిగ్గ ప్లుతాలు తర్వాత పాణిని అష్టాధ్యాయాల గురించి చెప్పినప్పుడు వేదం ఒక వేదంలో ఉన్నాయని చెప్పారండి. ఉపనిషత్తు నిరుక్త శాస్త్రం విను మండోకపనిషత్తు ఏదో చెప్పారు గబగబాను. అంటే నేను క్లాస్ మళ్ళీ వింటాను అనుకోండి, కానీ రాసుకోవడం కోసం అడుగుతున్నాను అనమాట. ఎటిమాలజీ యాస్కా చెప్పినప్పుడు
తైత్రీయ ఉపనిషత్తు అండి.
తైత్రి ధన్యవాదాలండి. ధన్యవాదాలు.
Okay, Tripathi ji, her question was answered by our fellow student, so it was clear. She wanted to know what was this one was missing. Yeah, that's it. Now I think who next? I'll just unmute them. It is Mr. Dr. Sharda Garu's question is over, I think.
One more question. Why sargas
please.
have each sarga takes only one chandas? Why the rule?
I don't understand why the sarga says one chandas are the
Because in what we learnt is each sarga or gadyam or anything, each sarga as a rule they should take only one chandas. Why?
Without chandas, without this Vedic meter, we don't have to we are unable to pronounce that word. That mantras are the shlokas. So each shlokas or each mantras are pronounced from the each Vedic meters. In only one shlokas, why we have to put lot of Vedic meters? Because Vedic meters we have to understand it.
Now, your question is not clear, Sharadaji. What is your question?
No, in Raghuvamsham, what we other things, Gadyam, what we were taught, each sarga has to follow one. In Kavyam, each sarga has to take one chandas only. Whereas
That
in
is
Gadya, there is
Kavya
no.
Lakshana. That belongs to Kavya Lakshanas, not here. In
Okay.
Kavya Lakshanas, they follow those rules, right?
Okay. Not
So
other.
based on that, they not as per the rules of chandas.
Okay. Because in Bhagavad Gita, mostly Anushtup Chanda, then sometimes Trishtup Chanda is there, isn't it?
That is the prerogative of the Kavi, how to do it.
Okay.
Within the framework of Kavya Lakshanas.
Okay. Thank you.
And let us go to this Bhaskar Rao, please.
Yeah, Bhaskar Rao.
Sir, this Nipata and Avyaya are same, sir?
Yes, these are same.
No, we can call it as Avyaya also.
Avya also, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
Yeah, next Mr. Murthy Garu.
VBS Murthy.
Yes. Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Khagola Shastra, is it a part of Jyotish Shastra?
Yes.
First question. Okay. And what about Samhitas and Shastras? Are they originated from Vedaangas or?
They are the Jyotish Shastra, they're divided in two parts, astronomy and astrology. And astrology is also divided in three parts. It's called Triskandha Jyotisha. Triskandha Samhita, Hora, and Samhita Hora, and another third Samhita Hora. Not Phalita, Samhita Hora. Just I forgot. So Triskandha Jyotisha.
I got clarification. मिल गया मेरे को.
Samhita Hora. Triskandha Jyotisha.
Samhitas ka origin it's a compilation only, nothing to do with Vedaangas.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lakshmi Garu can ask your clear yours.
Namaste, Guruji. You said 4 things to understand in Vyakaran. Can you tell me first Nipata?
Nama is subject related word. So name related, Rama, Shama, Gita, Hari. Akhyata, action related word. Gachati, Pathati, Likhati.
Akhyata is action related.
Yeah, Kriya Padam. Like you have Akhyata means Kriya Padam.
Kriya Padam.
And Upasarga.
Okay.
And Nipata. Or Abhyaya.
Abhyaya. Okay.
Like.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Rajalakshmi, there is in a chat, there is one question, Tripathi ji. Rajalakshmi Garu has asked the question, like, yeah, please mute yourself. What is Paramahamsa Samhita? Is the question by our Rajalakshmi Garu. Yeah. Paramahamsa Samhita.
I know.
Parama. Yeah, she's added. Yeah, Paramahamsa Samhita.
I haven't read that Samhita. I think I don't know so sorry for that.
Do you have an idea? Do you have any idea, Mahoday? Lakshmi ji, Rajlakshmi ji, where you are? कहाँ से मिला?
महोदय, पारमहंसा संहितायां इत्युक्ते पठनीयं खलु भागवते.
Oh, see.
He is talking about the end of that sloka, end of the sarga.
पारमहंसा संहितायां.
So what is the question?
What is the meaning of that?
This Paramahamsa Samhita is the Paramahamsa Samhita. There is a Samhita. There are a lot of Samhitas. So this is from Bhagavata. I think Bhagavata is Skanda Devi Bhagavata, like this. So there is a Samhita called Paramahamsa Samhita.
It is the reference to a Samhita. It does not.
Only name of that Param, like not you have to learn that Paramahamsa Samhita, you get the Paramahamsa. You will become a Paramahamsa yogi. This is that is section name is the Paramahamsa Samhita.
Yeah, Srimati Lakshmi Kanapurji, you can you're clear. Yes.
Namaste Guruji. Just a small doubt I have. Like we have like a Nama, this thing is there, no? Nama, Akhya, Upasarga.
Nama Akhyata Upasarga
Upasarga and Nipata. Is there any word like in Sanskrit for Kriya Visheshan also? Like we have Kriya, no? Like adjective will be there in English.
These basics, and after that, lot of the very Kriya Visheshana. Yes.
Okay. Namaste, Guruji. Thank you.
Amar Singh Garu, you can raise your query.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
जी प्रणाम.
हाँ, कठोपनिषद में जब नचिकेता और यमराज का संवाद था तो उसमें उन्होंने आत्मज्ञान अग्नि ज्ञान के बारे में बताया था. ठीक. मेरा एक प्रश्न है कि आत्मज्ञान के लिए उन्होंने क्या था, इंद्रियां वो मतलब कि एक रथ के जैसा है, घोड़ा है और घोड़े को चला रहा है, सारथी है. तो वही संवाद का पूरा मतलब हम भगवत गीता में भी देखते हैं जिसमें भगवान ने कहा है कि हमारी इंद्रियों को कंट्रोल करता है मन, बुद्धि को फिर मन और मन को आत्मा. तो दोनों सेम है ऐसे, राइट ना?
नहीं, कठोपनिषद में जो आप बोलते हैं उसको रथ विज्ञान बोलते हैं. आत्मानं रथिनं विद्धि शरीरं रथमेव तु बुद्धिं तु सारथिं विद्धि मन प्रग्रहमेव च इंद्रियाणि हयान्याहु. लाइक आत्मानं रथिनं, आत्मा जो है क्या है, वो रथी है, और शरीरम रथ में, शरीर जो है रथ है, और उसमें बुद्धि जो है सारथी है, रथ को चलाने वाली बुद्धि है. और बुद्धि मन प्रग्रह में, और प्रग्रह लगाम, मन जो है प्रग्रह है, मन को लगाम नहीं लगाएंगे तो कहीं भी घूम जाएगा. और इंद्रियाणि हयानाहु, इंद्रिया जो है वो जो है वो घोड़े हैं. तो इंद्रियों को बस में करने के लिए लगाम लगाने की जरूरत होती है, और कैसे, बुद्धि के द्वारा. ठीक है. तो ये पूरा कन्वर्सेशन है कठोपनिषद का. गीता में भी जो कन्वर्सेशन है वो अलग वे में कहा गया. गीता में चूंकि अपने को समझने का विषय बाद में कहा गया, फिलोसफिकल वे में लोग समझाते हैं कि अपने को जानने के लिए, लेकिन बैटल फील्ड में उपदेश अपने को नहीं समझने के लिए दिया जाता है. वहां तो यही उपदेश दिया जाता है कि तुम्हारा क्या कर्तव्य है. तो कर्तव्य का पालन के लिए गीता में उपदेश किया गया है. और यहाँ पर आत्मविज्ञान के लिए, आत्मा को, अपने आप को जानने के लिए रथ विज्ञान का उदाहरण दिया गया कठोपनिषद.
ठीक गुरुजी. दूसरा महावास्तु बोल के होता है, राइट? तो वो वास्तु शास्त्र से डील करता है, महावास्तु.
महावास्तु बोल रहे हैं?
हाँ हाँ गुरु जी।
आजकल सभी चीज में महा लगा देते हैं लोग, तो वो सही है। तो इसलिए
क्योंकि मैं वो सीखने की सोच रहा था, तो आपसे एक बार उसमें।
हाँ, वास्तुशास्त्र सीखिए, उसमें आपको मय मतम बहुत अच्छे थे, वो मयस्सर नाम था उनका।
अच्छा।
आई थिंक रावण के कुछ वो लगते थे, वो ससुर जी आई थी, उन्होंने बहुत
हाँ।
अच्छी बुक मय मतम। ठीक है, वो
वही
उससे वास्तु पढ़िए। आजकल के जो लिखने वाले उनका तो वास्तु पढ़िए ही मत, वो लोग तो कुछ का कुछ लिख दिए हैं। तो जो पुराने बुक्स हैं, पुराने टेक्स्ट को पहले पढ़िए और समझिए। ये सब 5 एलिमेंट में छिपा हुआ रहस्य है वास्तु का। किस जो एलिमेंट जिधर रहता है उधर वो चीजें रखनी चाहिए, एक कॉमन सेंस है उसका। फिर उसके बाद से वो रिलेट करते हैं। अब देखिए, पूरा जब हमारा वास्तुशास्त्र में बाथरूम तो घर के अंदर होना ही नहीं चाहिए,
सही। हाँ।
लेकिन तब आजकल तो बिना उसके कोई रह ही नहीं पाता है, अटैच सब कुछ चाहिए सभी को। तो वो तो इसीलिए बहुत। हाँ,
Maya was Rakshasa Shilpi, na? Mandodari's father.
हाँ, मंदोदरी फादर है मयस्सर।
गुरु जी, इसके लिए सोर्स अगर कोई बुक का नाम आप दे देते तो मैं लिख
हाँ,
लेता।
बताया ना, मया मतम है, बहुत सारे बुक हैं। काश्यप काश्यप का भी एक ग्रंथ है। तो मुझे आज समय मिलेगा तो आप ये सारे बुक्स और आप लोग का जो पीपीटी वो भी शेयर कर दूंगा आज।
ज्योतिष शास्त्र के लिए आपने कहा था कि ज्योतिष में न्यूमरोलॉजी और एस्ट्रोलॉजी और एस्ट्रोनॉमी बोल के 2 आता है, उसके
हाँ
लिए भी कोई सोर्स हो अगर, कहाँ से
हाँ
पढ़ सकते उसके?
हाँ, उसमें भास्कराचार्य, वराह मिहिरा। अगर आपको एस्ट्रोलॉजी पढ़ना है तो फल दीपिका एक बहुत अच्छा ग्रंथ है, फल दीपिका, उसके पढ़ सकते हैं। जिसमें बताया जाता है कि क्या आपके हॉरोस्कोप में कौन सा प्लैनेट कहाँ बैठा है और उसका क्या मीनिंग होता है। पद्म कोश एक ग्रंथ है। ठीक है, मुहूर्त जानने के लिए मुहूर्त चिंतामणि एक ग्रंथ है कि किस मुहूर्त में क्या करें। ठीक है, एंड एस्ट्रोनॉमी को समझना है तो भास्कराचार्य, आर्यभट्टीय में ग्रंथ है, और लीलावती एक ग्रंथ है। वो दोनों बहुत हेल्प करता है।
ठीक, धन्यवाद गुरु जी, आपका दिन शुभ रहे।
Savita Shastri garu, you can ask your queries.
Namaste, Mahodaya. Thank you, Mahodaya. It's really a very informative class. So my basic question is, Vedas were are Apaursheya, and they are Vedavyas has differentiated them. So Vedaangas were found out by whom? Like you said that they are taken out from Upanishads.
For others, yes, like Yaska is Nirukta Shastra, Chanda is the Pingala Rishis, and Kalpasat Sutra is the Bodhayan, Ashwalayan, like these rishis, and Jyotish is the Lagadhacharya Jyotish, yeah, Lagad Jyotish. So like this, the different rishis are the founder of the Vedaangas.
So they are not taken, like they are not written by, differentiated by any particular person. They are completely different. They are taken out from Upanishads, or what is the main source of Vedaangas?
Vedas.
Vedas are only the source of Vedaangas. And we are telling that for grammar we have Panini and all.
Panini
What are not, yeah, for grammar, Vyakaran, Panini is there.
Aindra Vyakarana was very old, but nowadays people will not understand. So that's why Parni Vyakarana is very helpful for today's people. So, so yeah, so that's why people are understanding this Panini Vyakarana. Very easy to understand.
So Nirukta has come first, or Vyakaranam has come first? Like you said, what are not able to be included in Vyakaranam, Vedic is included by Nirukta Yashka's, he has given the definition.
First, but the Aindra Vyakarana, but after that, that Vyakarana, people are not reading that at that time. So after that Nirukta Shastra, and after that the Paniniya Vyakaran.
No, like each of them came one after the other. Like how did they all branch out? Like who first the language has come, and then they decided that Chandas has to be there, or like how did they all come? So much differentiation has happened.
See, first Vedas, rishis understand the Vedas first.
Correct.
But they have to transfer their students. So is the Shruti Parampara.
Yes.
So no need to understand. For pronunciation, they don't need for these 6 Vedaangas. Because the Shruti Paramparas, whatever Guru said, they have. But for the meaning of the mantras, they need that. But not the seers. They don't know about all the, but for the today's people, Kali Yuga people, they have to transfer that knowledge through these Vedaangas. So like after that Vedaangas, people know, rishis, they know already. They don't have to, even in Kali Yuga also, there are a lot of Ghanapatis from the Krishna Yajurveda also. Narendra Kapre is very famous Ghanapati. And when they started learning, this just Guru, उन्होंने कभी बुक खोला ही नहीं. गुरु जी पढ़ा रहे तो पढ़ लिया, उनको सब आ गया. So don't need any first understand these are. Second, they're not only rule. It's a guru's role में. वो क्या आपको पढ़ाते हैं first second की बात ही नहीं है. Like अगर अग्निमीडे पुरोहितम उन्होंने पूरा मंत्र पढ़ा दिया, उन्होंने बताया नहीं इसमें क्या वैदिक मीटर लगा हुआ है. बट किसी जगह जाके वो रुक गए और बोले कि इसमें ये किसी और मंत्र को उन्होंने डिफाइन किया, इस मंत्र का मीनिंग यहाँ पे ऐसा कहा गया है और ये इस वैदिक मीटर में कहा गया है. तो आपको तब पढ़ा है. तो इसीलिए टोटली गुरु बेस्ड एजुकेशन है. ये स्वयं से नहीं पढ़ सकता है व्यक्ति, क्योंकि इसीलिए कहा गया ना कि एक साधे सब सधे और सब साधे सब जाए. एक को साधिए, वो सभी चीजें साथ देता है, और सबको साधने लगते हैं तो सब चीज चला जाता है. इसलिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है गुरु का रोल. अगर आपको वैदिक उसमें उतरना है, सनातन धर्म को समझना है, तो गुरु का रोल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
Sir, just one more thing. So yesterday you were telling, in North India you follow Shukla Yajurveda, and in South India they follow Krishna Yajurveda. When the Sanatana Dharma concept is same, it has come from Vedas and Vedaangas and all, why there is differentiation in following? Like, is it the Siksha, Kalpa, which one? Siksha normally tells all this. So is it because of that, or what is the differentiation? Why is it happening?
About Krishna Yajurveda and Shukla Yajurveda, normally it's a rules so the Gotras. I told you about the Brahmanas have to follow their rituals with their Gotras, their Shikhas, their Pravaras. So the Gotras has belonged to that like a Shandilya Gotras people, they have to read Samaveda. So Bharadwaja, like they have to Rigvedic people. So it's a depend on the seers and Kula Parampara. If they are Kula Parampara of the Rigveda, they have to study Rigveda. If they have a Kula Parampara of Yajurveda, they have to.
But Bharadwaja, they follow Yajurveda only, sir.
I just gave an example about that Bharadwaja.
Okay.
Understanding of that.
Savitaji.
So,
Savitaji, Vedas have got 1131 shakhas as per Veda Vyasa.
Okay.
Each shakha is being given to one Shishya, and Shishya Parampara has gone forward. So the Shishya Parampara, wherever they are settled, that area they become that sect. So it's not that North India, South India. It's that type of the shakhas that are followed in particular area, they lived there. So it is more and more they are expanded there. It's not the area based living. It's not like that. It's a question of Vansham, that is Kula, that's Vansham based. Rishi Vansham, what Murari ji is trying to say is that
Yes,
Rishi Vansham, where they lived, that Shaka is more and more prominent in that area.
Okay.
For example,
So
Krishna
nothing is more or less.
Krishna Yajurveda is more prominent in Andhra.
Maya.
It was told that
There is
during
nothing.
the time of invaders, they ran down from Banaras and down, and they settled there. They left Banaras and came there. So that's how that prominently is there. That's some people say that way. So there are so many things happened in this way. We cannot give reasons exactly what happened, how it is like that. But presently, we find the Samvedas in Gujarat, Krishna Yajurvedas in Andhra, and then this Shukla Yajurveda in Maharashtra. Like that, we find people, some Rigvedis mostly in Tamil Nadu, and so, like that, and some North India also. So like that, we find in various places. These 1131 shakas, after that, only 13 are there now.
Oh.
So these 13 we could find here and there. One, some Adharana is there in Tamil Nadu. Out of that, 7 we are reading now. So the damage is too much happened for Veda Shakas.
Yes.
And whatever Shakas available now, 13 Shakas, is in different states.
Yes.
Whatever you lost is lost.
Okay.
The available are there. It's not that question of demarcation of geography.
Yes.
Don't bring that element into. We have got already some sufficient problems. We have got a lot of problems now already. Don't bring some other problem.
No, sir. Just trying to understand why, like some people feel some Veda, Rig Veda is more.
No, it's not that Krishna Yajurveda people are not there in Maharashtra. They are there also.
Yes.
People are everywhere, but prominently they are there. If you want to read Shukla Yajurveda correctly, go to the Maharashtra. If you want to read Krishna Yajurveda correctly, come to Andhra. Because the experts are there. That is the idea.
All right. Yes, sir. Dhanyawad.
Lakshmi Garu, you can ask your questions, please.
Regarding the same Vedas, some of them have used fire for Agni for doing the ritual. Some don't use it. What is the reason for that?
It's the question of Guhya Sutras.
Based on Savitaji's question only, I am.
Mahodaya?
Yes, yes.
Ritual, there is no Agni used in by some people who follow this different kinds of Veda, Rig Veda,
For example, Pitrikaryam, I have also got out of this. Murari ji. In Pitrikaryams in our area, Rigveda Pitrikarya people, they don't follow the Agni Karyam.
Agni Karyam.
Oh,
okay. Krishna Yajurveda people follow the Agni Karyam.
What is the reason?
Why the difference?
Based on the sutras, Kalpa Sutra. Based on the Kalpa Sutras, Grihya Sutras.
Okay.
There are 4 types of the Kalpa Sutras: Shrauta Sutras, Grihya Sutras, Dharma Sutras, and Shulba Sutras. So each Vedas has a different types of the sutras and rules.
Okay.
So
it could be
for us, for everything, Agni is important, no? So why they don't follow?
No, Lakshmi ji
is important.
Following the sutra following.
Okay.
And these sutras are also Guhya Sutras are written by 2-3 people. So one section of people following one sutra, another section of following another sutra.
Other sutra.
They said that is they have given some exemption because of some reasons. That reasons we have to dig and find out.
When we go for the Abhabhita Snanam after the Yagyas, we have to do Yagya in water.
Only with water.
So if we are going to Agni का कोई महत्व नहीं है, ये तो जल में कर रहे हैं. तो रूल्स
ये only पितृ कार्य के लिए है या सभी के लिए?
नहीं, सभी जगह पे वो रूल्स बताया कि इस समय ये कार्य करना है, हमें ये कार्य करना है. तो जैसे हमें कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बताता है ना कि हमें कैसे जीना है, भारत देश में रहना है तो कैसे रहना है, अमेरिका में रहना है तो कैसे रहना है. उसी प्रकार वेद में के ये जो सूत्र हैं, कल्प सूत्र बताते हैं कि आप ऋग्वेद के आपका घर का ऋग्वेदी हैं आप, तो आपको फॉलो करना है कि ऋग्वेद का जो कल्प सूत्रास है, गृह्य सूत्रास जो है वो आपका कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ लॉ है, उसके अनुसार आपको धर्म जीना पड़ेगा।
Okay.
Is it this
And
because
और
of
एक
that
question है
Brahmotsa?
गुरुजी, one more question. ये आप उदात्ता एंड अनुदात्ता बताया ना, क्या कैन यू एक्सप्लेन?
हाँ हाँ, उदात्त अनुदात्त स्वर, तीन स्वर हैं। जब भी हम कुछ प्रोनाउंस करते हैं तो ऊपर बोल, जैसे रिदम होता है ना, ऊपर जाता है फिर नीचे आता है,
हाँ हाँ,
और फिर स्वरित हो जाता है। तो वो एक स्वर की प्रक्रिया है, वो स्वर को समझ।
ये ऐसा आरोहण अवरोहण के जैसा है।
हाँ, आरोहण अवरोहण है। हाँ करेक्ट, सही है, आरोहण अवरोहण तो है ही, तो उसके अनुसार ही उदात्त अनुदात्त स्वरित बोलते हैं। वो एक इस पे पूरा इसका वो है, रूल्स है कि जब मंत्र के नीचे, अक्षर के नीचे नीचे जो कोई रेखा खींची जाती है उसको बोलते हैं अनुदात्त। लाइक गणाना त्वा, त्वा जब कहे तो अनुदात्त हो गया। और फिर गणाना, उसमें भी ऋग्वेद में स्वरित दूसरे तरह से होता है, यजुर्वेद में स्वरित दूसरे तरह से होता है। डिफिकल्ट टास्क है समझाना कि
लेकिन ये वाइब्रेशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ना,
हम्म।
तो अलग अलग किया तो भी सेम इफेक्ट रहेगा। डू वी
क्या?
गेट द सेम इफेक्ट वाइब्रेशंस? ऋग्वेद में आप बता रहे थे ना अलग है, इसमें अलग है।
हाँ,
तो
वही वही कर, जिस वेद में जैसे कहा गया वैसे ही करना है।
ओके ओके,
वो
लेकिन
रूल,
उसका इफेक्ट तो सेम रहेगा।
हाँ इफेक्ट तो सेम रहेगा, लेकिन उस तरह
Effect,
नहीं
no,
कर।
no, there is an understanding to it. When the swaram is changing, the meaning may change.
मीनिंग में
So
चेंज।
effect में same रहेगा, effect means the result, final result, whatever you intend, only it becomes. But the
Final
effect
result will be
used in
same.
Rigveda pronunciation may be different. The effect required for Yajurveda pronunciation may be different.
Yes.
So accordingly, the pronunciation has changed.
Okay.
जैसे
But
मैंने
overall the effect will be same because the purpose is same. No, reciting Gananantvam, for example, the purpose is same. तो अलग अलग वाइब्रेशन से सेम इफेक्ट आएगा क्या? दैट इज माय
नहीं, आप बात देखिए, उसी मंत्र का ऋग्वेद में अलग अर्थ है, उसी मंत्र का यजुर्वेद में अलग अर्थ है।
ओके, अलग अर्थ, मीनिंग इज डिफरेंट।
मीनिंग्स, लेकिन 80% उसमें उस मंत्र का सेम मीनिंग है। बहुत सारे मंत्र जिसमें सेम मीनिंग है, तो चारों वेद में पाया जाता है वो मंत्र। ठीक है, तो वो जब चैंटिंग करते हैं तो ऋग्वेद का जो चैंटिंग है उसमें कोई भी चीज पढ़ने का एक रूल्स होता है। रूल्स के अकॉर्डिंगली करेंगे तो हमको फायदा देगा, अपने रूल्स के अकॉर्डिंग करेंगे तो फायदा नहीं देगा,
नहीं रहेगा।
अगर साउथ इंडियन पीपल को आप लाके काशी में उनको उनका भोजन नहीं कराएंगे तो 1 महीने में भाग जाएंगे काशी छोड़ो।
करेक्ट।
ठीक, तो जिसका जो रूल्स है उसको उसके अनुसार करना चाहिए।
ओके, तो अलग अलग रूल्स फॉलो कर सकते हैं लेकिन फाइनल रिजल्ट विल बी सेम।
हाँ हाँ,
वो श्लोक पढ़ने का
क्या मतलब रिजल्ट क्या चाहती हैं आप?
नहीं, श्लोक पढ़ते हैं ना हम लोग, एक वो इस पर्पस के लिए।
No, you are not understanding what he is saying, madam. Mode, what he says is, the slokam which is used in Rigveda is different purpose. The same slokam used in Yajurveda for a different purpose.
Oh, different purpose. The same
Yes.
slokam. Okay.
So there is a meaning maybe more or less same, but the application is different.
Okay.
Correct जी।
Since the application is different, that application what phalitam it comes, that phalitam that gives there.
Okay.
And what phalitam that comes required here, it comes here like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you cannot say that word phalitam will be same. You cannot say that. Phalitam means the required phalitam will be attained.
Okay.
By that pronunciation.
Yes.
That is a correct statement.
Oh, I understood.
Hima Balaji.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Guru.
Hima Balaji, you can ask your question, please.
Hima Balaji.
प्रणाम गुरुजी।
जी बोलिए।
गुरुजी, आपने सौंदर्य लहरी का एक श्लोक पढ़ा था, उसका छंदस क्या है, एक बार रिपीट करिए ना।
हरिणी छंदस, जिसमें 17 वर्ड होते हैं, एक पाद।
ओके, मैंने सौंदर्य लहरी और शिवानंद लहरी सीखा है एक अपने गुरु जी से, लेकिन वी डोंट फॉलो द सिस्टम व्हाट यू से. आई जस्ट रिपीट वन लाइन. वी गो थ्रू ट्यूनिंग. शिव शक्त्या युक्तो यदि भवति शक्तः प्रभवितुं न चेदेवं देवो न खलु कुशलः स्पन्दितुमपि अतस्त्वाम् आराध्यां हरिहर विरिञ्चादिभिरपि प्रणन्तुं स्तोतुं वा कथमकृत पुण्यः प्रभवति. We were taught in this line, this style, Guruji. Is it right to chant in this way?
Yeah, if the proper, this is a proper Vedic meter. तो ये मतलब उस तरह प्रॉपर नहीं है, लेकिन चैंटिंग कर रही है क्योंकि वो अर्थ बिगड़ जाता है कि कहाँ जहाँ रुकना है वहीं रुकना है, जहाँ नहीं रुकना, जैसे पहले 6 वर्ड पे आपको रुकना है, 6 वर्ड, एंड आफ्टर दैट 11. आप टोन आपका कैसा भी हो सकता है, टोन नो डजंट मैटर, बट यू हैव टू टेक अ पॉज आफ्टर 6 वर्ड एंड आफ्टर दैट 11. तो ये होना. टोन आप कैसे भी चैंटिंग कर सकते हैं, किसी तरह भी गा सकती हैं, किसी तरह भी कर सकते हैं, इसमें नहीं, लेकिन पॉज जो देना है वो 6 वर्ड पे पहले देना है, फिर 11 वर्ड पे देना है.
Okay, okay. Guruji, or one more question. Of all the chandas, I think Anushtup chandas is very famous. Means almost for whatever we are learning, like Bhagavad Gita, Durga Saptashati, and Lalita Sahasram. So what I have come across is Anushtup chand is very famous.
हाँ हाँ, मतलब वही लोग सब पढ़ते हैं आजकल, तो वो फेमस है, प्रसिद्ध है.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Sharda,
Guruji.
One more doubt, please.
Yeah.
Is it the same reason why Chakratirtha Snanam is performed at the end of Brahmotsava?
I don't understand the law.
That is Agamam. That is Agama theory. You are going to another section of subject. Agamas is another subject.
Okay, okay.
So there is temple authorities, temple.
कैसे की जाती है और मंदिर का क्या व्यवस्था होता है, देवता अर्चा विग्रह के बारे में आगम शास्त्र में अच्छे से बताया गया. गाणपत्यागम, सौरागम, वैष्णव, शैव एंड शाक्ता, ये पंच देवता का अलग अलग आगम बताया गया है.
Okay.
So temple customs and agama, as per agams they follow.
Okay. Okay.
Agamas are different subject as such.
Okay. Dhanyawada.
Dhanyawada Tripathi ji for your wonderful question answer session, and we thank our President Garu Akella Hemakant Prabhakar Rao Garu also to give timely interventions and clarify the doubts of our students. All the students have raised very valid questions, so thank you all once again. And let us close the day. I request Mr. Srihari Garu to chant the Prarthan and also, if possible, continue with the national anthem. Yeah.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्य पृथ्वी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु. Swasti.
Dhanyavadaha. Srihari garu, chant the national anthem, recite the national anthem, please. Yeah, I request all of you to stand for the national anthem.
Can anybody start?
Yeah, you can start now.
You want to start? Can you start?
Or you want any one of us to do
Somebody
it?
to start. Yeah.
Okay. All of you please stand. Okay,
Jana
Prabhakar.
Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya
Jaya
He
He
Bharata
Bharata
Bhagya
Bhagya
Vidhata
Vidhata
Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Ujjvala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभाशिष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद जय श्री राम जय श्री राम.
Dhanyavadaha, Prabhakar Mahodaya, and Swasti to today's classes. Let us all disperse for today. Dhanyavadaha to everyone.
Namaskara. Dhanyawada.